Hi Warabile. We are looking at 13 words that you have to study for your spelling test this week. Okay, so in some of the words you will see that those words end in the letters cian, and this sound sounds like shin, shin. So the blue sound is shin. Musician, musician. Optician, optician. Dietitian, dietitian. Magician, magician. Electrician, electrician. Mathematician, mathematician. Okay, so cian sounds like shin. Let's look at the spelling of all of these words. Musician. The spelling is musician. Musician. Optician. Let's look at the spelling. optician. Optician. And the spelling of dietitian. dietician. Dietitian. And the spelling of magician. 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 And the spelling of electrician. 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 And the spelling of mathematician. 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 Okay. Let's look at the next sound. The next sound, sion, at the end of a word sounds like jin, 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 jin. So sion sounds like jin. Let's make the sounds. Vision, vision. Division, division. Television, television. Revision, revision. Let's go look at the spelling. The word is vision. How do we spell it? vision, vision. Division. Let's spell it. division, division. Television. Let's spell it. television. Television. Revision. Let's spell it. revision. Revision. Okay. So here you will remember that T-I-O-N as one sound sounds like shin. So you will see words where before the S-I-O-N, which should sound like jin. So if we have an S before jin, then the sound changes to shin. And if we have an N before jin, then the sound changes to shin. So an S before jin sounds like shin, and an N before jin sounds like shin. Shin. Okay. So here we have the word mission. And you can see the S before jin. So that sounds like shin. So the sounds are m, I, shin. Mission. M, I, shin. Mission. And the spelling of mission is M-I-S-S-I-O-N. Mission. M-I-S-S-I-O-N. Mission. Here again, we have an S that appears before jin, which changes the sound to shin. It sounds the same as shin. Okay? So let's make the sounds. D, I, S, K, A, shin. Discussion. D, I, S, K, A, shin. Discussion. Let's spell discussion. D-I-S-C-U-S-S-I-O-N. Discussion. D-I-S-C-U-S-S-I-O-N. Discussion. Okay, and then here we have an N that appears before jin, which changes the sound to shin. So this word has an N that appears before shin, which changes the sound. So it has an N that appears before jin. It has an N that appears before jin, which changes the sound to shin. So the sounds in this word are m, a, n, shin. M, a, n, shin. Mansion. Okay. So how do we spell mansion? M-A-N-S-I-O-N. Mansion. M-A-N-S-I-O-N. Mansion. M-I-S-S-I-O-N. Mission. M-I-S-S-I-O-N. Mission. So without the S and without the N, the sound would be jin, jin. But because there's an S before jin, the sound changes to shin. And because there's an N before jin, the sound changes to shin. You'll remember this is the shin sound, like in injection and in education. So this sounds like shin and this sounds like shin. But this sounds like jin, 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 jin. And this sounds like shin, 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 shin. And you can see that this shin sounds exactly like this shin as well. Okay, so let's look at the words. Musician, optician, dietitian, magician, electrician, mathematician,